Hey everyone, my name is Mitchell and I'm a sophomore at Hoover High School this year and consider photography to be one of my biggest passions. I use the Canon EOS 60 and change between a 24-70mm 2.8 and an 85mm 1.8 to shoot most of my images. I love how much photography inspires and challenges your imagination and your creativity. I love how you can permanently record memories and events and how it inspires you to travel and just have fun. The first image that I submitted for the About Me assignment was of the soccer goalie at one of my brother's soccer games. I decided not to title it, but I took this image in the middle of the day, which was a challenge, but one that I enjoyed. I have played soccer for as long as I can remember, but I just recently took a break to try and pursue other interests. I chose it for the About Me assignment because I believe that it properly represents one of my biggest interests. Even though I don't play anymore, I still enjoy watching my brothers play. I decided to shoot the subject behind the net to add depth and interest. When I edited this image, I adjusted the brightness, the brilliance, saturation, and contrast to really pull out all the vibrant colors, and I'm very happy with the end result. For my second image, I decided to take a picture of my dog. I took it in my backyard, and when I was shooting this picture, I realized it wasn't super bright outside, so I decided to slow my shutter speed just a little and increase my ISO. I was a little concerned that the end result might have a little grain or motion blur, but looking at the picture now, I don't think there is any. When I edited this picture, I wanted to have the picture look bright and airy and happy, so I adjusted the brightness and the brilliance and saturation, and I slightly adjusted the contrast. I chose this for the About Me assignment because I think that my dog is always the one to make me smile and laugh, and I think he's a very important part of my family, and I'm very pleased with the end result. For my third image, I took a picture of my twin. I thought this would be very interesting because not everyone has someone that looks exactly like them walking around all the time, which is why I decided to title this image Me. I thought this would be a very fun spin on something that is not super common. His name is Davis, and he's my best friend, and I thought it would be a fun thing to shoot. I took this picture right in front of my house, and to edit this picture, I added some vignette, I increased the contrast, brightness, brilliance, and I also adjusted the saturation, which changed the tones in this picture. I'm very pleased with this image because I think this is a very interesting subject, it has a good depth of field, and he is very important to me, and I'm very happy with the end result. For my fourth image, I took a picture of my younger brother. I also took this picture in front of my house, and I chose it for the About Me assignment because ever since I was introduced to photography, I would force him to take pictures with me. He might think I'm always taking pictures of him, but I appreciate his cooperation, for the most part. To edit this picture, I adjusted the saturation, cast, contrast, brightness, brilliance, and I also adjusted the shadows. I am very happy with the end results, and I love his innocence and how happy this picture makes me feel. I love the depth of field, and I also like the undertones in this picture. I like how his outfit isn't distracting from the overall image and how cohesive all the colors are. And lastly, for my fifth image, I took a picture of my mom. She's always had such a huge impact on me, and I would consider her to be one of the biggest role models in my life. I didn't title it, but I chose it for the About Me assignment because I think that I've been shaped by the amazing things that she's done and all the positivity that she spreads to everyone. I converted the image to a black and white because I think it adds more depth and it brings all the attention to her. I think that black and whites are more moody and more dramatic, which was the look I was trying to achieve. I took this picture in front of my house as well, and I'm very happy with the end result. With all of my pictures, I try to incorporate the type of photography that I enjoy the most, which is portrait photography. I realize now that all of my images are of people or of animals that are really important to me. I would consider myself to be the exact opposite of materialistic, and I think that has been incorporated into my images accidentally. I enjoy how this assignment has allowed me to analyze my pictures and find out how much they truly mean to me.